Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Baka-Talk, the podcast where we talk about anime, manga, and mostly just random crap that we want to talk about the week. So, yeah. I am Sir Boom. I am joined by Pyrolus.
Hi, I am Pyrolus.
That was the best hi I've ever heard you say. And I'm also joined by... Oh, never mind. I don't talk about him.
Nope.
Oh, he's speaking now. Dang it.
We actually almost started without him.
We did.
We almost
was great.
did today.
Yeah, I showed up eventually.
You showed up super late, dude.
I showed up my normal time, which is
didn't.
late.
That is...
No.
I played Outriders for like an hour. He read
Nice.
probably like 3 different mangas.
Nice.
And it was the same manga, but I read like a good amount of chapters. I read like 20 chapters.
Dang.
He basically read a volume of it.
I read more than a volume.
That's like 2 volumes, 20
and
chapters.
they're like 50-page chapters.
Oh, dang. How do you read so fast?
I watched him.
like
he was
it.
just like swipe.
I guess
swipe.
if you're not looking
It looked
too
like he was
long
on
at the
freaking Tinder or
if
something.
you're not
I look at
looking
it
too
long, I
long at the
appreciate the art.
pictures. I mean, you can't look at the pictures that
Yeah,
long.
he
if you
always
just swipe,
zoomed
swipe,
in
swipe.
on the girls in the dresses.
No,
he was laying
they
right
could
there.
be
and
wearing clothes. That was my rule in zooming in.
You had to see if the censoring was off just a little bit.
Yeah.
Exactly. That was the
It
only
is
reason
like-
I did it. I had to make sure that I didn't have to copyright and report them.
Yes.
Ah, right. Yeah. You
You're just
totally
like-
look at all the hentai videos to see if they need to be reported.
You're
That
just
is
like-
the only reason I do it.
Yeah, you're a bastion of justice and truth. For
I
like,
am.
save the children.
Yeah, it's
Children
great.
might find this manga.
I go to church and I'm like, I reported all these manga. Look at this. I am the best person. I read through every single one of these. I am your savior.
You're
I
like-
saved your kids from learning
I
any of
am
these.
holier than thou.
You're just the censorship people that's like, wait, how did you find this to censor it?
They're all taken down. Don't look through my homework folder,
Like-
but they're gone.
Like those senators or whatever, they're trying to take down like Arrow Manga Sensei, and they're like
Yeah.
describing what happens. Like, how did you find out about this?
Is there any news about that?
No,
No,
I don't know.
it wasn't in was it Tennessee or Arkansas that they're trying
It was
to
in,
get rid of all
I know
hentai?
in Texas they're trying to do it.
Texas. They're trying to do
They're
it.
pushing hard in Texas.
Yeah.
In Australia, it was a big thing.
It's already banned in Australia.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, don't they ban they have a lot of stuff banned in Australia.
Well, currently in Australia, not trying to get political or anything, but like they've gone so far in regulation that you have to take. There'll be random texts on your phone from the police, and within 5 minutes you have to send them back a picture of where you currently are, or else they'll come looking for you because of COVID regulations.
Oh, dang.
Man, what if you're like in the middle of doing stuff with your wife or significant other, and they like ask that, like, and they like don't, you just ignore them. Hopefully they go away. You just bust down your door, like, what are you doing? Oh my god!
That's closer than 6 feet.
Way closer, 6 feet. Get on the ground. I'm just trying to have another kid.
You're not allowed to have
We've
children?
been trying for so long. Yeah. 2-child limit.
What is this, China?
Yes.
Oof.
Nihonga hanga na.
Didn't you know the Chinese took over Australia like 2 weeks ago? It was a
Really?
big
I didn't
thing.
hear about
Nobody
that.
covered it.
Yeah.
The news never covers anything.
I was watching Cowboy Bebop, so of course,
Yeah, of course, China just took
Yeah.
over all of
Yeah.
Australia.
they released Cowboy Bebop so that way China could take over.
Okay,
Australia.
exactly.
That
That's
makes
why
sense.
they
Netflix
did it.
is a puppet.
Yeah,
If
we
you-
all know that. So.
Yeah.
If you need our conspiracy theory podcast, that's coming out.
Hey,
Wait, this is
conspiracy
true.
theories do great. Our
I know.
our John Titer video on Look Behind You has almost 100 plays on YouTube.
Dang.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it was great.
I need to do videos on just conspiracy
You
theories.
do top 10 conspiracy theories about anime.
Yeah.
There's actually not that many videos of John Titer, so
There isn't,
I'm not too surprised.
That
that
makes
one's
sense,
got a lot
yeah.
of them.
There's a couple really old ones, like we're talking 2006 through like 9.
Like even theory of time travel in general, there's not too many videos.
Yeah.
on. It's kind of
Yeah.
sad because like the whole reason why John Titer, if he's real, came back in time and explained himself was to get us to not limit time travel or possibility to prevent what happens that makes him have to go back in time. Yet here we are still ignoring time travel and more than likely making what makes him have to come back in time happen.
Just an
True.
infinite loop.
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
kind of suck.
What if John Titer just brought everyone back? And then we just go in this loop.
Kind of sounds like that movie Future War with Brad Pitt.
I'm pretty sure that a time loop is the only way in which God is going to try to control me because he can't stop me any other way.
You can time loop yourself like Doctor Strange.
This is my 5th run.
See,
I'm trying to speed run this thing.
the reason God can't control you is because you're that one anomaly that got out, and that's why he's currently trying to end the world so that way you can be contained.
He tried that 4 worlds ago, didn't work out so well.
Oof.
You're just running, hopping world lines.
Yeah, like a Mario.
Just like Mario.
Yep, going through the tubes. That's what a world line is. You go down the tube.
You go down
and
the tube.
You fall into another world line. Huh.
Dude,
I've been born anew.
Mario is just time travel.
Wheeze, when we see him go down a giant green pipe, we know we're
Yes,
screwed.
We know.
That just, I'm going to set my fingers. One's going to instantly appear. I'm like, bye, guys.
When he puts on the hat and he just, it's me, I'm Mario.
Usually my 21st birthday is when all my memories of all the other world lines hits me like a brick wall. I just slowly gain them bit by bit until 21st birthday, and then hit me. That's the reason I know this, that, and the letters that future me has sent to me from different world line. Because it's easy to send emails.
You just have all these like messages from like this random person claiming to be you, and it's just like, I'm Mario, you're Mario. Jump in the green pipe right now, and you're like,
the great thing
this
is
seems
that,
legit.
Great thing is that everyone that's listening thinks I'm joking, so they're not gonna understand when in 2030 they're.
I was just going to say, this
ending.
bit
Mario,
is going on way
when
too
Mario
long.
takes over.
All right, so
It's
we've been ranting for almost 7 minutes now. So why don't we go do something productive?
Okay, I'm gonna go actually become a member of
We're
society.
going to jump over to some slight news really quick.
We'll use the magic of editing. We'll cut everything.
Man,
Yeah,
this
more
has a
likely.
season 2.
Made in Abyss has season 2, and the trailer has been released.
Yeah.
So heck yeah!
I haven't seen the trailer actually.
Wait a second.
And I didn't watch
Who
it.
the
It's from
heck are
the
these
past.
people?
It's from the
They're
past.
new.
They are new.
They're gonna die in the first episode. I bet you right now.
Well, what happened? They're just going to the next level. So new characters, new levels.
Aren't they going to?
This is just an
7?
episode of
They
Smash.
just passed Dawn of the Deep Soul, where they what's that guy's name? Bondrude.
That sounds like a
Bondrude.
song. Dawn of the Deep Soul.
Sounds like one of those 2003 emo songs. Oh, dude, that'd be the exact same beat too
Dawn of
for
the
it.
Deep Soul.
I actually told my brother to watch Made in Abyss.
Oh, yeah?
And he was asking for anime on Amazon Prime.
She took my heart and hold.
Well, this is
And
definitely
I
a good
was
one.
like, hey, Made in Abyss is on Amazon Prime. I'm not going to tell you anything about it because it's much better to go in completely blind.
Does he have children?
No.
Good. But yeah, so it's getting released. I don't think we have a release date yet. A lot of the cast is coming back, as well as, let's see if I can find the cast. This has gone too far. Where am I? There we are.
Returning cast includes the director, the assistant director, the series composition and
Scripts,
scripts,
character
the
design,
color
color
design,
design.
director of photography,
Sound
sound
director.
director, music effects, music producer. Oh, nice, Kevin
Oh,
Bacon.
Kevin Bacon's coming back.
He's
Sweet.
back.
Kevin
good.
Bacon, nice.
Pen-
Take my soul.
And then we're getting a bunch of new voice actors. So it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 new. Oh, wait, no, some of these people are the
Yeah,
same.
but we're
But,
adding Vuko, Wazukan, and Bella.
Yes. So sweet.
And
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, I haven't seen I haven't read any of the manga, so
Yeah, and I
mean,
haven't seen the trailer yet, so.
I haven't seen the trailer either.
What are we looking at for a release? Is it saying the film virtually?
I think it said 2022, early 2022, I think.
In VR chat, there is a deep internet puzzle around.
That's for the
this.
game. The game is coming out for 2022,
Oh, I thought you were talking about VR chat. Yeah, no.
but yes.
I'm
We're
pretty
not sure about the release date yet. The trailer's
There's
it's
a
probably
big
on the
conspiracy
trailer.
in VR chat.
I don't know. It's probably 2022. I mean, it's
Probably.
definitely 2022 because it's December next month.
Yeah.
So, should be soon.
So heck yeah, cool. That's gonna be fun.
Hype.
That's about the only anime news that we came up with. There's not much else exciting stuff. Can you guys think of anything?
No, that's it. I mean, there was the 1000th episode of One Piece.
Oh yeah,
but
that's fun.
cool.
Didn't they do like a whole special intro and
They
everything?
did.
for
I
that?
think they like remade the original intro.
Yeah,
and stuff,
yeah.
so.
I've seen a bunch of comparisons.
I would like watch it, but I'm not caught up to One Piece, so I don't want to get everything spoiled.
You're not caught up.
No,
Oh right,
I've
because
only
you
read
get
the
the
volume,
big
like,
box set.
70,
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to catch up,
Dang, that's gonna be a
but
lot.
it's a lot,
Take my soul.
and I'm rereading it.
All right, you need to stop singing.
Why?
You're gonna get us copyright strike or some crap. You're
Yeah.
like too
I'm
good
making
at.
this song up
You're
as I
too
go.
good at singing. They're gonna claim
They're gonna
it's
claim
theirs,
it. They're gonna make the song that you
and
made
then
up,
claim
and
it.
then claim
I've
it.
literally been only saying 2 lines over and over again.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's most songs.
That's how
nowadays.
songs are. It's gonna be played in a commercial now. Really annoying commercial
Yeah, probably.
where they just replay it over and over and over again. They're freaking butchered.
Dude,
Liberty,
you made the
liberty.
next. You made the next Viagra song.
Oh, nice. I would be full support of that. Take
That-
my pull. Na, 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 na. If it's gone on for more than 7 hours, call your doctor. Na, 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 na.
May cause death or serious injury.
Okay,
All
what's
right.
next?
Well, we could talk about random stuff that we've been going through, or I could start.
How's
my,
your cowboy bebop synapsis?
That was the next option.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
I didn't watch any anime this week. I
Really?
No, I
Me
watched.
neither.
I watched the next episode of Platinum End. I'm pretty sure.
So
And that was about
here's
it.
what happened. I watched all of Cowboy Bebop Sunday. So we're
Nice.
recording this on Wednesday the 24th. I watched it the previous Sunday. And
Tomorrow's
then
Thanksgiving.
I finished it in plenty enough time to watch some anime. I was like, sweet, I can watch some anime. Guess what I did instead?
Played video games.
No, I watched a freaking Korean drama.
What did you watch?
It's called Hellbound.
Oh,
It's a Korean drama that came out on Netflix. It's actually pretty good,
cool.
but I don't know how I started
Like,
watching
do you
it.
watch Squid Game? What?
No, I don't want to watch Squid Game.
What's that?
Squid Game?
Squid Game?
You know, never mind. Keep on going. I don't want to know with that name.
It's just
It's-
a really popular
yeah.
school Korean drama that sounds like a pretty generic anime.
It's pretty much you take
Doesn't sound
Darwin's
like an
Game.
anime.
It's kind of like not Darwin's Game. Dead Man Wonderland.
Okay, yeah, we're done.
They play
Get out of here.
children's
Let's go.
games for
No,
money.
Dead Man 1 is all I need to
They,
know.
they
Let's
play
get
children's
going.
games for money, and if they lose, they die.
Hunger Games meets Saw. There we go. Pretty much.
And the dub is freaking hilarious because it's really badly dubbed.
Yeah. Okay, here's the funny thing. Before we get into Cowboy Bebop, I watched the Korean drama dubbed, and it was the best thing ever. It was so bad, but like, it was still entertaining enough.
Yeah.
These voice actors were getting into it really
Nice.
heavily, and I was just like, I don't know if I should be watching this subbed, but like, I couldn't take my eyes off of watching it dubbed. Like, it was too good.
How dare you cheat on me with 2 other men?
But like, I don't know, like they were really getting into it. Like, so it's this Hellbound is kind of like about occultism and like how people react to basically essentially finding out that God really exists and that God is willing to like banish you to hell and have like these monsters actually come and drag you to hell.
Oh, dang.
So what happens is you get a announcement, and God, this big scary face of God, will just pop out of thin air and be like, blah blah blah, Mr. blah blah blah, you are bound for hell in 5 days.
Dude, America's gone.
Dang.
Pretty much. And then he'll just disappear. And then they freak out and stuff like that. And then in 5 days, these 3 rip-off Hulk-looking things. They're all black, and they kind of look like hunters from Halo, where they have like the eels, like kind of making their body. They'll come, they'll hunt you down, they'll break through anything. They're like Hulk strong. When they find you, they will literally beat the crap out of you, take your arms off sometimes, like stab through you spikes and stuff, drown you. But they'll keep you alive long enough to burn you alive. So basically,
Nice.
after that, this whole cult church gets summoned around this event. And they're like, oh yeah, if you want to not be dragged down to hell, you have to follow these strict rules and stuff like that. And it's, I don't know,
Huh.
kind of like a Death Note-esque like
That sounds
show.
cool.
It was really cool. But anyways, I'm gonna move on to Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, enough about Korea.
Yeah. Who cares about Korea? We only care about Japan.
Yeah. And so we're going to talk about a American adaptation.
Yes. So, of course, spoiler warning, because this only came out last Friday.
Come on, if you watch Cowboy Bebop, you already know what's gonna happen.
That's
Actually, you
true.
don't.
No?
No.
Huh.
So that's one. So first things first. You cannot expect this to be an adaptation. This is a redo of the show. This is basically where they took episodes. They kind of shifted the episodes around for one. So like they're not in order.
Okay.
They changed the story basically completely. So you know the basic premise of Cowboy Bebop. So they're trying to get bounties. They really suck at it. Well, that's
Yeah.
still the same.
Okay.
The only difference now is you know how there's also that subplot with Faye trying to figure out her past and stuff.
Yeah.
She already basically has 90% of that figured out. Like she remembers all the cryo stuff and stuff like that.
Okay.
She already knows the lady that has her identity kit, which has the VHS tape in it, right? So she gets that around like episode 5, okay? So it's basically near the end, but she already has that. And instead of like doing the whole Ed thing, because Ed's not in the show at all,
Yeah.
they just for some reason have a VHS player laying around the ship. They hook her up to the thing. She sees the video. Basically, there's no big plot point to that at all, so it doesn't take a couple episodes or anything like that. The only thing that is different is that she basically leaves. How should I put this, or how should I do this? I don't want to explain the end right away. So basically, her whole plot point sums up to she finds the video super fast, and then she wants to leave, right?
I think I might like this. I want her to leave too.
But she's there throughout the whole show.
Oh.
Okay? Because she doesn't leave right away because she's helping them out.
Good job putting a damper on my hopes and dreams.
She's actually... How should I put this without people crucifying me? I kind of like this Faye better.
Really?
Yes.
I don't like any Faye.
Okay, so Faye in the show was a little useless.
No Faye
In a
anyway.
way. You know what I mean? She's kind of more like that
Yeah.
damsel in distress type character. Like she could definitely handle herself, but this Faye was less of a seductive Faye and more of just like I'm going to shoot your face Faye.
Huh.
So it's a little bit different in that aspect. Also, you guys know the whole subplot with Spike, or not Spike, but Jet Black,
Yeah.
with him like being framed for like the cop stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They explain that super quickly in basically just one episode.
Okay.
You basically find out about it in one episode, and then right after that, they figure it all out where he captures the person and stuff like that and shoots his partner and all that good stuff. The really big difference is between Julia and Vicious and Spike.
Mm-hmm.
So, the big difference is, first of all, Vicious is extremely different in this show. So he is much more of a witty, funny character.
Really?
He is serious and he's psychotic, but he's more of the psychotic like Joker psychotic.
Huh.
Not like anarchist like Joker, but just kind of like he doesn't mind doing evil things because he absolutely has no conscience whatsoever. And Julia is actually his wife in this. So I don't remember if in the anime if she's his wife.
No.
No.
Pretty sure Julia was completely separate.
Yeah.
Julia is his wife, and she's kind of being held captive / like actually wants to be there because she actually loves Vicious.
Okay, we're done here. Let's go home. We'll pack it up. Next topic. We're out.
I haven't even gotten to the end yet.
Hey, we don't need it. Let's go. Come on.
So then there's the whole thing with Spike and stuff like that, and it's different enough where it's interesting. I wasn't sure where the story was going, so it's actually fun to watch. The acting's good. There's a bunch of really, it feels like forced funny lines.
Okay.
Where Faye, where she like in that ship and it's like welcome to Ouch Town or whatever.
Yeah.
That one was really forced and it felt unfunny.
That's pretty painful.
And then there's a bunch of other ones. Spike, the guy that played Spike was really good.
Cool.
Okay. He did really good. Jet Black did amazing. Oh, also, in the anime, Jet Black did not have a daughter. Or did he?
I don't think so. I don't remember.
His daughter is in the show a lot.
Huh.
Okay. So basically the first season goes, it mishmashes all of the episodes. So in the anime, they go into the church, the first church, halfway through the show.
Yeah.
Where Spike gets blown up and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the season finale for the first season.
Okay.
Okay. The only thing that's different is Spike doesn't get blown up. He gets shot out the window, first of all. And also, Julia betrays Spike and Vicious in a way where she shoots Spike out the window.
Dang.
She also locks Vicious up in a heater room because he killed the council for the syndicate, right? Like he did in the anime. But since he's technically head, Julia wants to be the head of the syndicate, so she locks him up so that way she can be a surrogate.
I know where season 2 is going.
Yeah, so she can be the surrogate leader through Vicious.
Dang. So it's like a solo ending.
Yes. Yeah. And basically Spike at the end ends up crawling back to the Bebop. Well, not crawling, but like hobbling back to the Bebop because he fell into the water and stuff. And what happened before is Vicious stole Jet Black's daughter.
Yeah.
And like held her hostage. And throughout the whole show, Jet Black did not know that Spike was part of the syndicate at all. Since he's an ex-cop and he's syndicate, at the end, Vicious like steals Jet Black's daughter. He gets super mad because Spike never told him about the syndicate, and like he's got mad that his daughter's like in harm's way and stuff. So he feels betrayed by Spike. He kicks Spike off the Bebop. So basically how it ends is Faye is leaving to go to Earth to find her home area. Jet Black returns his daughter to his ex-wife. And Spike is left on the street because Jet Black basically banished him from the ship.
Dang.
And it ends, the very last scene is him passed out in an alleyway because he got drunk. And Ed is literally like waking him up. And that's where you see this image here of Ed, this bottom image. That is Ed literally like zoomed into his face saying, wake up, we have to go find so-and-so or whatever, like this random quest thing. And Ein is like next to him because what happened is, you guys remember the clown guy in the anime?
Yeah.
So Vicious sent the clown guy in this show to go kill Spike, right? Mm-hmm. So, but it turns out the clown guy is this actual like genetically augmented super soldier guy. He's Russian from Venus, and actually has like super high tech thing where he has like the floating boots, and he has a force shield and all that type of stuff. He's also not fat. He's really tall. One thing that happened is the clown guy got genetically augmented by a bunch of doctors that were also working on Ein. So what happened is the clown guy can now control Ein.
What the heck?
Where he can literally like remote control Ein, where he can like make him move. And then, I'm not kidding, Ein can project a screen out of his eyeballs. So once the clown guy finds the amusement park where they do the fight, because like that's his safe place, because he always like when they're doing the experiments, the clown guy is like, I'll go to my safe place, which is the music park. He finds the music park, and that's where he finds his clown clothing. So then he calls up through Ein, he calls up Spike. He's like, hey, I want to kill you, basically. And he's like, find me at this park and I'll kill you. So they're like, hey, the crew is like, hey, the dog's not supposed to shoot screen pictures out of his eyeballs, right? They're like, yeah. So they kick Ein off the ship. They just leave him in the city as they go drive off planet. And they just leave Ein. I'm just like, what the hell? Why are you leaving Ein? You never do that in the anime. Anyways, So Ed finds Ein. And yeah, the last scene is just Ed being really. Actually, Ed was pretty much like Ed. Besides for the way he looks, Ed looks really weird.
I see why the creator did not approve of this.
Yeah. And yeah, it's just him like, hey, wake up, Spike, we have to go do this. And Spike just passes back out in the concrete, and you just cut off to the last season. So that's just the overall story.
It makes me kind of want to watch it now.
My weird suggestion is watch it, but don't think of it as Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it's very much its own thing.
It is. It's a lot funnier. Basically, every single thing that you recognize from the show. So, like, they had the VR hippies guys that were like sucking consciousness into the whatever, the internet or whatever. They turned that into a rogue AI, which was already in the anime. It was a rogue AI.
Yeah.
But this rogue AI was trying to just consume souls. It was just trying to eat souls. Or not souls, consciousness. And basically what happens is Spike gets caught into one of these through Ed's mishap, or Ed did it on purpose. I don't know. Anyways, Ed suggested that they go find this rogue AI guy. Spike does, but then gets caught by the machine. And basically what happens is they do a whole, character building thing where they kind of like replay moments with like, not Vicious. What's her name? Julia and Spike and stuff like that to try to kill the build character thing. So yeah. It's a really weird show.
Interesting.
It runs like, how does it run? It runs very comedically.
Yeah.
So like there's very funny moments. I laughed a couple times during the show. But then at the same time there are serious moments. But it's
what did you like it overall? Did you dislike it?
I don't know. It's weird. It's like I watched it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed watching the whole thing, but then also at different times I'm just like, why am I watching this? Oh yeah, because I have to talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like I felt like I was doing work for like the first 5 episodes, and then after that I was like, oh, this is actually getting interesting.
That's what I heard about the show online, that like the first couple episodes were kind of boring and then it got better as it went on.
Yeah. So it's slow at the beginning. I will say the fights were really good.
Yeah.
I will say that the fights were really badly choreographed. So basically you take every single beginning fight from any Bruce Lee movie.
Yeah.
And you can explain the fights 90% of the way.
Oh, okay.
So like every single time they went into a fight, and this is coming from a martial arts perspective,
yeah.
right? Every single time they started a fight, it was the same set of blocks and punches.
Punches.
Every single time the fight initiated. So it's like, oh, he's blocking with his left. Oh, he blocked with his left.
Yeah.
So it's like very badly choreographed where it doesn't look. It reminds me more of those 60s Japanese what are those called? Like monster movies where they would
The kaiju movies.
kind of like kaiju movies where they do the really bad kung fu in it. But I mean, it's not like bad kung fu, it's just badly choreographed.
Yeah,
kung fu.
it might be on purpose as part of its
It
like
might
style or whatever. I don't know. I'd have to watch it, dude.
A couple complaints I did have. It's rated mature, or it's rated R, and I don't think it should be.
Yeah.
Because they forced in way too many swear words. They forced in nudity,
Yeah.
which I get in the anime they did, but like, so there's 2 big nudity scenes.
Yeah.
There's one where they're going into a brothel,
Mm-hmm.
and so like there's naked people in the brothel, but then there's also this giant 2-story billboard of a naked woman that Spike gets stuck on. It's kind of funny actually, but because he's just like sitting there between the 2 boobs, and it's kind of funny. But anyways, and then the next scene is when the heck was that?
This thing.
Oh, the bar.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it. Yeah. All light wants you. Go back to your family.
It is the next one's family now. Anyways, and then the next big scene is when Vicious is killing all of his red eye makers. And in this show, did they show how they made Red Eye in the anime?
No.
Okay.
Red Eye was just a thing.
Yeah. So in this, they show how they make Red Eye. There's a bunch of naked people standing in a room like they're making cocaine. Like they're bare butt naked.
Huh.
And they have their mouths and eyes sewed shut.
Ew.
Yeah, it's disturbing. And Vicious just comes up onto him after like the council told him to shut down his Red Eye organization. He's just like, oh yeah, let's put him in a fancy hotel and like we'll come back to them when we need them. And then his lackeys were like, oh what, really? He's like, no, shoot them all. He just pulls out a gun and starts like shooting all the guys. It's just weird humor like that, but then it was also just a bunch of nudity that I didn't think needed to be in there.
It does seem weird, like it's kind of childish and pointlessly mature at the same time. Like, who are you going for with this?
Also, there's another reason why it's probably mature is there's way too many innuendos. Like, there's so many innuendos, and there's also, I feel like, a pointless scene in the show where Faye hooks up with an engineer girl, and like they start talking about like the things that she doesn't remember from cryo sleep, mainly particularly pertaining to sex. Just like weird mature things like that didn't really need to be
pointless
in the show.
Yeah, that's the other thing I noticed. I think Netflix tends to do a lot, and partially it's good because they're like, you can just do whatever, you know.
Yeah.
We give you freedom to like, because in mainstream TV it's like you can't do this or this or this because it's big TV or whatever. But then they just kind of like force a bunch of stuff that's pointless just to be edgy.
Yeah.
And especially in a show like that, you can't have lines where you say, let's bring the ouch or whatever, and then expect like a mature audience to appreciate it.
All right, this meme from r/Cowboy Bebop is pretty great. It's the Overlord Rick from Rick and Morty next to the live action Savage, and it's way
Why
too
does
accurate.
Savage look like
Vicious.
he's 65 years old?
Because for some reason
Or
they get
Vicious or
they
whatever
got
his
an
name
actor that was like 50, it seemed like, and I don't know why.
It seems weird.
Anyways, okay. I don't know. Like, he's really good actor. Okay, he's funny.
Yeah.
But for Vicious, I feel like if they wanted to make the show a slightly more serious show,
Ryan Reynolds.
no, would not work for Vicious. They should
Well,
have.
I mean, he did Detective Pikachu.
As Pikachu.
Yeah. It could have been Ein.
Could have been, I guess. Just talking Ein. I mean, they ruined the show anyways. Like from the original anime, so
At
like,
least
might as well.
If they put Ryan Reynolds in, like he could have even been Jet Black and would have made it a whole lot better.
I don't know. I
He
really
could have
like
been
Jet Black.
Faye.
He could have been Faye, and that would have Danny DeVito as Faye, Ryan Reynolds as Vicious,
There
and
we
then
go.
who else can we add in here?
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock
as
Johnson.
Ein.
As
Scarlett
Ein.
Johansson as Faye.
Yeah.
No, wait, no,
Danny DeVito's already Faye.
Danny DeVito's Faye.
Scarlett
Scarlett
Johansson as
Johansson.
Spike.
Yeah,
There we go.
This
It's all
is
coming together.
This is the cast we need.
John Cena as Julia.
Yes. And we can get like Chris Hart for Jet Black.
Yeah.
Because he's short, unlike Jet Black, and he's unfunny, unlike Jet Black.
We can get Adam Sandler as like Ed or something.
No, Adam Sandler's Spike.
Ah, yeah, there we go. That sounds amazing. That sounds so good.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson can be Ed.
Heck yeah, that
That's
sounds
perfect.
great.
See, Netflix, you should have us making your shows.
The cast is already perfect.
Yeah,
You're gonna mess up
exactly.
an anime, do it right. Like
This
Ghost
is
Stories.
already better than the Mario casting.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
I was
The-
joking.
I was about to
it.
say.
Don't unleash your Mario fandom whatever on me, dude.
I was about to say, like, my man Chris Pratt playing as Mario. It can't get better than that. I'm not gonna lie.
And the Nintendo announcement, he's so cool.
yeah,
It's amazing.
But yeah, so I know I did really bad at explaining the show, but it's jumbled up enough where it's hard to explain the show.
Yeah, I am interested in it. It does kind of suck that they throw in a bunch of like Netflix garbage just because.
Yeah.
That's one reason I like anime a lot is they never feel like they force a bunch of swearing or mature things just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Like when they have it and it has a purpose, it's like, okay, this is actually, there's a reason for this. Whereas it just feels like they do it purposeless.
Yeah.
Especially in like Cowboy Bebop, which didn't have much of anything that I remember.
It had nudity in it once.
It did and it was very important to the story.
Yes.
Like it wasn't purposeless, so I don't know. It just seems weird.
It is kind of weird.
Just like the comedy and vibe I get from it is also really weird. Like
it is kind of cool how they use the Cowboy Bebop universe though.
Yeah.
And kind of make their own story with the cast of characters, and it's interesting enough where I suggest to watch it.
feel like,
just don't expect to be watching Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of the only way to make a story like that is you can't really go exactly how the original story went.
Right. I feel like this is very much Cowboy Bebop in an alternate universe.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of what you have to do. You have to either do that or like continue or do a prequel of the story that's already there.
Yeah.
Because once you try to like just mush everything together in like a greatest hits kind of story, it just gets like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, it gets pretty bad.
But when they just go off the rails with like the most stupid things, then it also just kind of sucks. Or just completely changing the characters like in Death Note, like live action.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's not even the show anymore. It's not even
Let's
the characters.
make Elle an edgy teenager guy
at
that
least
likes candy a lot.
At least with Cowboy Bebop, it feels like they kept the same characters pretty close, just threw them in a different story.
Yeah, I can see the characters in all of the.
Yeah,
at
least they tried to do that. Like,
yeah, I can see them all
as
their characters.
The Death Note one was like, okay, we're gonna have a Death Note, a kid named Light who's not gonna be Light, a guy named L who is not L. Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't know. My biggest issue with stuff like this, and this is Netflix and this type of thing in general, and Disney's been doing this a bit recently as well. I feel like they feel lazy.
Yeah.
It feels like they're taking a pre-made thing and then doing their own thing with it, when instead they can use the setting and make their own cast of character and do that.
That would be interesting. It's also like it would probably be better because they could use their own characters and tell their own story instead of trying to like mush a story with creating their own story at the same time.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna sell as well, so they just don't do it.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that's just the general statement for Hollywood, is they take old stuff right now and they're just remaking it.
Yeah.
They're just trying to make that nostalgic feel last long enough before people start realizing that they actually ran out of ideas.
That's why there's these stupid sitcoms that get like remade as like the
5
same
times.
version of it like in the future or whatever, because they just take the same concept and it's like, oh, people remember this, they'll watch it again.
Well, it turns out the same cast from 20 years ago is no longer funny.
Yeah.
Because the things they were joking about 20 years ago don't affect us anymore.
Or the same like concept. Like you don't have to reuse that concept. It wasn't that entertaining.
I mean, we give anime a bunch of crap for the 5 billionth isekai anime.
Yeah.
But at least in each isekai anime, it's slightly different.
Yeah.
They do
There's
own
a
thing.
twist.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is an individual creator like making this thing and then getting adapted. I think that's part of it too. A lot of this stuff is more like corporate with like multiple people working on it, whereas like a manga adapted to an anime, ultimately the story was by one person.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
On the bright side, the creator of One Piece approved that one's creation.
He is involved in it,
Yeah.
unlike the Cowboy
Yeah.
Bebop one who seems to not be anymore.
He straight up disowned it.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I know it's weird because fantasy is harder to make look realistic than
Yeah, I highly
Sci-fi?
doubt the One Piece is going to be better than
Cowboy
the
Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to it now.
I'm curious.
My plan is to never touch One Piece up until the live action. Watch the live action and see what I think through that.
That sounds amazing.
That's what I'm gonna do. So
that sounds amazing. We'll have to do an episode on that because Yeah, it's gonna be. I don't know. It's gonna be something. I'm interested in
Yeah.
it.
And
I wonder
boom.
if they're gonna go super mature with like Cowboy Bebop, trying to make it for an adult audience, which would be hilarious.
Right.
Then Boom will say one thing, and Weasel just start beating him up because he said something
Yeah,
wrong.
it's like, how dare you?
How dare
Or you're just
you
like, this character
insult
kind
that
of
character?
this character kind of sucks because of this. It's like, you need to read the manga.
and he just
Right.
takes out his entire collection of manga and like,
Yeah.
carries him all the time. Just starts beating him.
Beating
Like,
him.
read it. I'm beating the words into your head.
Look at this panel. Look at this panel.
He just like starts loading manga volumes into a shotgun, like shade.
So yeah, I'm interested in that. I have no idea what it's gonna be like,
Right.
but I mean, the plot of the show is a Gum Gum man that has like stretchy arms. Like, how is that gonna look in live action?
Obviously, they're gonna cut away to like a
Claymation.
no, a Neil Stretch Armstrong, a Stretch Armstrong figurine. I'm just gonna use that in like kind of the kaiju's where it's the small toy dinosaur, the man in the suit destroying that small building. It's just camera angles. They're gonna do that, and then they're gonna snap back to him on the ship and like, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They could.
I have no idea how they're
Right.
gonna do that. I can't imagine it looking good. Even with the technology we have now, even with like the highest budget, I cannot imagine it looking good.
You know what I can imagine looking really good and
What?
sounding even better?
An ad time?
Our ad during our ad break.
Let's go.
They can't see that.
I
You
said
can
sounds
listen to
even
it.
better.
Okay.
I said looks good, sounds even better.
And
Exactly,
don't
looks
stop
good.
listening because we have a jam-packed show with with another thing.
So don't touch that
So
dial.
don't touch that dial. Don't hit that pause button. Don't click on a different
I mean,
podcast.
technically you could hit that pause button during the break time, but guess what? You're never gonna get past the break.
I know. You can just,
Anyways.
you can hit the rewind button if you want to.
Rewatch the ad 5 times.
Yes.
Yes. Break time.
At time.
We're back from break
We're
time.
back. We took over the hosting from Boom. He's currently tied up in his chair.
I'm getting the gun.
No,
you can't reach the eye. You're
can't reach
tied
the
up.
gun.
I am extra short.
He's tied up. No.
Do you really want to knock that? You really want to play that game, Boom? Watch your lightsaber just fall on your head.
He's. Oh my goodness.
See, I told you it was gonna fall.
I
on your
got the
head.
gun though,
He's got the gun. Help.
and my lightsaber didn't stab me.
The tied up man has the gun.
Wait,
How
what?
does this work?
I don't know.
How does this work? I never
No,
thought I'd get
first,
to this point.
can you please give me the gun?
So I was watching.
All right.
It made me think of Bakano, where the guy like pretends to tie himself up
Yeah.
when the girl escapes.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like, what? He's like, yeah, I was asleep, and the next thing I know, I'm in this position. Then the rope like falls down. He like straightens it up. I just rewatched
Wow.
most of Bakano like
That
yesterday.
Warhammer figuring actually really hurt. Wow.
I told you we were
Oh,
gonna
there's
get
a
hurt. You
Warhammer.
didn't
I
listen.
forgot it was up there. Anyways, so
I didn't. I watched it about to fall. And like, oh, here it
Oh yeah,
goes.
remember that secret topic I said we had? I lied. Not really. We
We're
do
talking
have a secret
about
topic.
Gigguk's top 30
We're gonna
anime.
roast Gigguk's top
We're
30
gonna rate
anime.
his top 30 anime.
So we're gonna go. Oh, okay. He has a list here. So, yeah. How do we want to do this?
Let's get into it.
Okay, it's-
anime number 30
So,
is.
so first he has.
Aw.
Now, a lot of these aren't my personal favorites, but he thinks the general audience are.
Ready for some of my spicy personal picks?
Honestly, if you're looking, can't do anything wrong with this list. Okay, so these aren't necessarily his top like personal favorites, where it's like I like this show because I watched it when I was 7. These are just like, I guess what he thinks the best are.
Right. So I guess we're gonna go from 30 to 1.
If you scroll up a little bit more, does it just have a full list
It does.
there, and
Yeah,
then it
just
has
a
like
full list.
another list?
uh,
Let's find out. Go up, go up, go up, go up, go up.
It does, yeah. When it was
No, it
Oh,
has
it
his
just
top
goes as
five.
top 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
okay, yeah.
All right. So number 30 is
Full
Fullmetal
Metal
Alchemisto.
Is it Brotherhood though? He
I don't
doesn't
think
say.
it's Brotherhood.
He doesn't specify.
So he recommends. The
Wait a
original
second.
anime.
He's never even seen Full Metal Alchemist.
No?
Wait, yeah,
That's
he
like
has it.
That's like his thing is that he's never seen it.
Unless he's lied about that.
What the heck, man? Unless he's never seen Brotherhood, but he has seen the original.
I haven't seen either.
That's maybe a possibility.
Maybe. I don't know.
What the heck, man?
But I guess
Liar.
at least it's on his top 30 list.
I know. I mean, it is good. But
It is.
What the heck, Gigguk?
29. SSSS Gridman.
Never seen it.
Never heard of it.
I've seen it. I haven't seen it, but I know of it, and I hear it's a really good anime. But
No idea.
it's a mecha anime.
This rating's going great so far.
28 Made in Abyss. Let's go.
There we go.
Made in
I agree
Abyss
with
is
this 1000%. I don't have to complain about it.
Subarashi.
Welcome to the NHK. Have not seen it.
Me neither.
Yeah, this is going great for rating.
Yeah.
Ping Pong the animation. Also have not seen it.
Yeah.
I'm not that big of a weep.
Your
Your
Line
Line
April.
April and Anohana.
Anohana's really good. Your Line April's kind of, I don't know. It's about this kid wants to be a musician. His
25
girlfriend gets a cancer. Yeah.
Let's do this properly. 25, Your Lie in April. 24, Anohana. So sad, back to back.
Anohana's really good. Your Line April is really meh for me.
23,
Haikyuu.
Never. I don't recommend
Good.
it. I wouldn't recommend that for anyone.
Good pick.
No.
I need to watch it all though,
No, you
but
don't.
good pick.
22, The Melancholy of Hirashi.
I was planning on
Suzumaya.
watching this.
Isn't that a movie?
No.
Oh.
No.
I was planning on watching that. That looks really good.
Isn't it like a slice of life?
Kind of. It's
Yeah.
sad. Yeah.
Log Horizon is 21.
That one's pretty good.
You've read the manga, right?
Kind of a bit. I've definitely
Yeah.
watched the abridged.
I want to watch it. I've
but
heard it's really
Log
good.
Horizon is really good. Yeah.
Number 20, Mob Psycho 100.
Mob Psycho
Nice.
100.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Nice. That's actually a good pick.
That is a really good show.
19, Pantene Stocking with Garter Belt. It is basically a trigger animation that is very innuendo filled, and I don't know much about the story besides for the innuendos.
All right.
Cool. It's above Mob Psycho. Bad take.
Nin-
Vinland
18,
Saga.
nice.
Vinland
Vinland
Saga.
Okay,
Saga.
I do like Mob Psycho significantly more than Vinland Saga.
That's
but
cool.
Vinland Saga is really good. So, no disrespect.
17, the Monogatari franchise.
That's good.
Like anybody's actually ever going to watch that.
Hey, I'm reading it.
I've heard it's
Really?
good.
Yeah, I've been reading it. Like,
Nice.
on and off since 2015.
I've heard it's
Oh,
really good.
Wow. 16,
Hajime no Ippo. Very famous anime that I have not seen.
me neither. So I can't judge it.
It's
Yeah.
like boxing, I think.
15, Code
Code
Geass.
Geass.
There you go.
I
Nice.
would probably have it higher, but 15's not bad.
I have like all this stuff. You know, like, I
14.
probably have it higher.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Is this the first season or is it all
It's
of it?
I'm
all of
guessing
them.
this is a series because he also says the Monogatari franchise.
Franchise.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
So probably when he means
JoJo's is
Full
good.
Metal Alchemist, he probably means both series,
I don't know.
I'd guess.
No idea. Maybe he meant the manga.
13, Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
Okay, I mean, I would raise that probably higher.
I need to watch Attack on Titan so I can compare it to like JoJo's Code Geass and Mob Psycho.
I think it is better than JoJo's Code Geass.
You haven't even seen
If
Code
we
Geass.
replaced Attack on Titan with a slap
I've
on
seen
Titan,
enough.
we'd be getting somewhere.
I've seen enough.
I need to watch Attack on Titan and then I can say for sure it's worse than Code Geass.
12, Gurren
Gurren
Lagann.
Lagann's not better than Code Geass.
Yes, it is.
It's not even close.
It is by far better.
It's not even close.
11, Devilman Crybaby.
I thought this was a video game.
No,
It
that's
is-
Devil May Cry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Devilman
Devilman-
Crybaby has a remake, and also it is an older, I think, 90s or early 2000s anime.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Haven't seen it. Ooh, 10, Black Lagoon.
Black Lagoon.
Heck yeah.
There you go.
Would
That's
you say
actually
Black
perfect.
Lagoon's
That's the one about
better
the
than Gurren
KKK,
Lagann?
right?
Yes.
All right.
Dang. Gon Kuotsuoso, the Count of Monte Cristo, I believe.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Haven't seen it.
Monster.
Monster number
eight.
8. Let's go.
Nice.
Monster is very good. That's a pretty good.
7,
pick.
Psychopath.
Psychopaths.
There you
I
go.
would.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess if you just count the first season, Psychopaths is like one of the best animes ever.
Easily.
The
and then when
first
you add in the
season's so
third
good.
season, it's
Yeah,
amazing.
the other seasons are good. They're just not quite as good. So like I think the first season is comparable to like Monster, Code Geass, and like all these like great anime. The second season is like significantly worse
Yeah.
than all the other ones, but it's still fine. So yeah, Psychopaths is really good. I'd probably have it a little bit lower, but
No, I might have it above.
I don't think I'd have it above Monster or Code Geass.
So
I
far,
think it's good in its position right here.
the one I really like is Vinland Saga in this list so far.
Number 6, One Piece.
One Piece, nice.
No one's ever gonna finish that.
No.
Yeah, One Piece is good. I mean, if
The
you go by
sad
the
part is people have died before that show has ended.
I know, and it's the
of
same
old
guy
age.
just writing it. Yeah. All right, and number 5.
Number
So
5
here's the big
is
list.
Bakano.
Bakano.
There we go.
And he writes, I've yet to meet a single person who hasn't thoroughly enjoyed Bakano. Yeah, I can...
Because if they did, I'm pretty sure they'd be allergic to fun.
Bakano is just like fun.
It is
it's
just fun.
so
It
good.
is the epitome of fun.
I wouldn't say it's better than Psychopaths or Code Geass.
It's pretty good.
But
would
it is
probably-
really good.
I'd probably put Black Lagoon above it.
I don't
but
even know if it's better than Vinland Saga.
I'd say
don't know.
personally Bakano's better than Vinland Saga.
Yeah, I think I like it more than Vinland Saga, but it's really good. It's just, I don't know, interesting that it's so high.
Okay, this makes sense for his number 4 because he did a huge video on this when it first came out. A Place Further Than the Universe. And
Haven't seen it.
I think the reason it's his number 4 is it just
Oh.
draws on people's heartstrings so much. Like, it's a very emotional, cutesy. Well, the end things that he says: cute girls doing cute things. How about cute girls doing amazing things?
So they're traveling to Antarctica.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's really
I
cool.
might
visuals.
watch it if
it's
it's like,
good. It's really good.
if it's short. I've
That's
heard
one
about
of the
it,
visuals
but
for it.
that's cool.
And then number 3,
Hunter
x
Hunter.
There you go.
That's pretty fair. They have it so high. It's really good.
Yeah,
I still wouldn't say it's better than like
JoJo.
It depends on how much you like shonen anime, really.
It's definitely a fantastic series. It's just some of it's a lot better than other parts
Yeah,
of it.
for sure.
So like I'd say the first season of Psycho-Pass is overall better just because it doesn't have the highs and the lows of Hunter x Hunter. It's just like amazing throughout. So it's really good though, and it's definitely one of the best like shonen shows.
Yep.
It's not predictable. It's kind of chaotic because of how the author writes it, or he's just kind of like, I feel like doing this, and just throws things in out of nowhere. Still makes it connect, but also just like how he builds his world. So like having like the underdog stories that he talks about, they feel like underdogs and the best power system in all of anime, because it really leans on its power system. So if the character just sucks, he's gonna lose to the person who's better than him, no matter
Right.
what. So stuff like that, and like how it works, and yeah, all that. Really good show.
Number
One of the
2
best shonens.
is Fate/Zero.
I need to watch this.
I do too. Yeah, I mean, it's battle royale with mages that can summon heroes from history and legend.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's actually is as cool as it sounds. I mean, my brother's watched it. He says it's really good. It's not as confusing as people say it is. So
Especially Fate Zero, like a lot of the Fates are standalone, I'm pretty sure, and Fate Zero is very standalone.
Yes.
So I definitely want to watch it. I've heard it's one of the best anime
yeah,
ever.
it's only I think it's only when you get into Unlimited Blade Works is when it gets confusing.
I think there's Fate Zero, there's Unlimited Blade Works, and those kind of tie together.
And then
there's
also
a
the isekai
million
one.
other
Yeah,
ones.
yep.
Yeah.
And then number 1. We know it.
Yeah,
I love it.
knew it. I called
Genesis.
it. I
Me and
called it.
Yeah, you did.
Evangelion.
He says, I didn't think it's possible to pick a greater.
Greatest
I
anime
don't
of all
think
time.
it's really possible to pick a greatest anime of all time. But if I had to pick one that was most important to me, it's Evangelion. And I have to agree 100%. I mean, Evangelion kind of tests if you're a true anime fan.
Does it really, or are you just saying this?
Well, hear me out. It tests not only if you're a true anime fan, but what type of anime fan you are. Because you guys have way different taste in anime than I do.
Yeah.
And my taste in anime really resonates with the way Evangelion runs. Compared to you guys, where, yeah, you guys like the characters and you guys like the story, but it's not... I don't know, it doesn't hit you guys the same way that it hits like
I don't like the characters
me.
or the story. What are you talking about?
I mean for anime in general.
Oh, okay.
I'm not talking about just
Alright.
Evangelion.
Yeah.
But Evangelion, they just use the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's visuals, but the original Evangelion did not work, did not use them in a way that other anime do. So
The main problem I have with Evangelion is that it's kind of boring.
Yeah. The characters don't really
It's
click
kind
for
of
me.
meant to be.
Like, I get that the author is like trying to put himself in the work, and I get like the themes or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's a story.
Yeah.
And the story's kind of boring.
Yeah.
Well, it is, but also at the same time, the first 12 episodes basically of Steins Gate are boring.
I think they're actually good.
I think they're good too.
Yeah,
it's character building.
really like the first 12 episodes.
that's the same thing with Evangelion.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
the
you guys don't like the
characters
characters.
suck.
Yeah, the characters.
The characters
yeah.
are supposed. We've argued about this
I know, they're
thousands of
so
times.
one-dimensional and they're painful
They're
to be
not
with.
one-dimensional.
They're
It
very
reminds me of
one-dimensional.
50 Shades of Grey. I'm gonna say it.
How?
What do you mean? How he literally jizzes on her face in the hospital?
That happens in one scene, and
Either
that's
way.
not even in the series. That's
So,
in a movie.
The
That's
the
part of the series.
Rebuild movie, I actually liked.
The rebuilds are really good.
It felt like a real story. The series, okay, the first half of this series of like giant robots go pew pew was really boring to me.
That's not the first half of the series.
That's 90% of the series.
Not really.
It's up to like they're just like fighting.
90% of the
angel.
series is Shinji getting in the Eva and trying to not have a mental breakdown as literally the world's falling apart around him.
Yeah, and I don't care
And
about
even though
Shinji.
he's in a 14 story tall like robot,
yeah,
he still can't do anything about it to change it.
except when he just randomly changes and then kills the angel.
Yeah.
That happens once, and you know what happens to
Happens
Eva
every
afterwards?
single time.
Okay. I meant, okay, that happens one time when he goes berserk, and it literally ends up basically putting the Eva out of commission.
Yeah, I wish he would just kill him.
Yeah.
That would make the show better.
That would make the show better.
You guys are, you know what? You guys are making it really hard to talk about it. Anyways.
I just hate Shinji. I hate the characters. They're just so painful.
Well, you know what? I
I
at
hate
least
the
have the
penguin the most.
number one anime YouTuber on my side. So,
Yeah. To be
yeah,
fair, it is one of the
checkmate.
most influential anime of all time,
Yeah.
and it's also
I don't understand boomer logic. I'm sorry.
You can never understand my logic.
No, I can't understand boomer logic.
But yeah, I agree with him. Neon Genesis Evangelion. And this is more of a recommendation list for people to
I feel like-
check out.
yeah.
So, like,
I think it's better as a lesson in philosophy than it is a story.
and that's why I like it. I like philosophy and I like psychology. So, there we go. That is Gigguk's top 30 anime recommendations.
Very nice.
I do have to say that I definitely don't agree with 90% of what he wrote, besides for like the top one. But yeah,
I would say that most of his tastes are decent. I haven't seen most of like half of the shows, but the ones I have seen were good.
I mean, he's also like basically our grandfather for like
That's
internet content. So like,
I
what
know.
are we to argue about?
true. I know.
Really?
He's on a podcast called Trash Taste though, so like
Yeah.
they know their anime sucks.
You know what we should do? And we haven't really made like a topic in a while, but we should come together and make, I don't know, maybe like our top 20. Do you think 20 would be pretty easy?
I
Top
haven't-
20
I haven't
like
really
anime
seen that many.
recommendations?
Oh, for just recommendations.
Yeah, not like
That's a good idea.
favorite anime.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to do favorite. He didn't really do favorite either. I guess he did. I guess Garnt's
He says he didn't, but he
joins
did.
us as a guest author.
He
to
did,
talk
like,
about his favorite anime. Okay.
He did like his favorite, but like ones that he thinks people would like.
Right. I'd kind of like to do that. That'd be fun. I want to see where ours differs from, I guess, the number one YouTuber.
Oh, so apparently Connor did one first.
Yes.
Oh, sick. How much time do we have?
None.
Dang.
Because we
it's
still
been an
have to
hour.
do Lucky Star.
Oh, dang. We gotta do that next week.
I'll put it on the calendar that I have.
Alright.
Oh, I just
So
closed out of
while
it.
Boom's doing that, on to Lucky Star.
Lucky
I don't
Star.
own a calendar though. So
Lucky Star, we guys still gotta buy one.
Yes.
But Lucky Star was pretty good. It was a good episode. They're growing up, as Boom had stated earlier.
They're drawing them to look like they're drawing
Yeah.
them. I just noticed that last episode.
It's
I don't
pretty
know
great.
how long they've been doing that, but last episode and this episode, I'm
Yeah,
like, dang,
have
they
noticed it
look
where it's
like
like-
teenagers.
Yeah.
They do look older. It's interesting.
It is interesting. It's kind of cool.
Konata is the same height as her younger cousin.
Yes.
The show feels different now. It
Yeah,
it felt like a more of a
It
story,
feels-
like, I don't know.
It feels more grounded.
I think
Yeah.
it's getting more serious, and that's why Minoru Shirashi
It's-
pops up at the end to
it's
make us
terrifying,
laugh. Because
yeah.
it's like, this is getting too serious. Pop.
Yeah, honestly, like, we haven't been laughing like we used to. Like, we will kind of, like, chuckle or, like, do that, like, whole, like, nose snort type of thing.
Yeah.
But we're not laughing like we did in the
Yeah.
first couple episodes. Like, it feels like it's getting
That,
more
like,
and more grounded.
The beginning of this episode where it was like them going to a concert and then like the one girl switching out seats with Konata
Yeah.
because she was short and you like couldn't see. And it was like, oh my goodness, what's going on?
Yeah,
This feels
she-
so serious.
Like, the way she, like, had that anime moment thing, too,
Yeah.
was just like, wow.
She
that
felt so
was-
real. She didn't
Yeah.
feel like a character. It was like, ah.
Yeah. It's like watching two people do something nice to
I know.
each other. It's just like, oh, wow, that was real.
And then she was just kind of like down afterwards, and it was like, this is weird.
Yeah.
This feels like real life.
I feel that. I was that.
I know.
It's just like anime, make me laugh now.
Yeah.
I don't want to feel feelings.
Like, what is this?
I'll watch Evangelion if I wanted to watch or feel feelings.
What is this?
But yeah, that and then them all going back to school
Yeah.
and having what's her name? The tall purple hair girl's name is
Are you talking about the pink-haired girl?
no, tall purple hair girl, the older sister.
Oh,
Kanada?
no, that's the
Tsukasa?
blue-haired girl.
Tsukasa?
I think
yeah,
it's
it is
Tsukasa.
Tsukasa.
Gaza?
Like, just the way she felt, like you saw her feel when she realized she wasn't in the same class as anybody
Again,
again. It's just
yeah.
like, ah, dang.
Yeah.
And she just kind of like plays it off, but then she's actually kind of sad. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, it's too serious.
Yeah,
The
it's like-
pain.
It's like, why are you making?
I wanted conversations, not pain.
Honestly, it kind of feels like you're watching yourself grow up again.
I know. And
'Cause
it's
it's
like,
like-
oh, that sucks.
Oh,
It's all
man.
the childhood stuff
Dang.
that you'd go through as a kid.
Yeah.
It's just like,
It's
come
like,
on.
oh, we got separated from her friends.
You guys don't understand
Dang.
because you guys didn't go to public school. What that hit me hard, especially when just in general with friends. When they were like sitting in the room like, one more year and we can't really see each other ever again. I was like, oh, oh god, I've experienced that so many times.
Yeah,
Why?
that is something. The only experience I've had close to that was like driver's training, where you just like go in with this group of classmates or whatever. You go through the driver's training for like 2 weeks or whatever it is, and then it's like then class is gone, and it's like, I wonder what it must be weird being a teacher, especially for something like that, because it's like 2
What-
weeks of like being with these kids for a while, and then just like they're gone.
What type
Yeah.
of experience did you have at driver's training? Because literally, I went with a friend.
Yeah.
She tried killing me 3 separate times. Every single time we were in the car, we almost died with her. The other guy was a decent driver, but like still, like he had like no personality, kind of.
Mine was fine. I was just with one other girl, except for the first time. They split us up for some reason, and I got done like right away because, there's
Drivers-
nobody else. So I just
yeah.
kind of like hung out there for a while.
Huh?
Yeah, it was weird.
That is weird.
Every other time was normal though, and it was just like I would drive for a while, she would drive for a while, she drove back, done.
Other than
Interesting.
school, probably the hardest thing that hit me with that is online friends. I've had many of them. I'm
Yeah.
probably the most social online. There was this one group I was with for like a year, and all of a sudden people started disappearing. I was like, oh no, please no, God no.
Yeah.
I only have like one online friend, and I don't really talk to him anymore, but I used to.
I had one
A little
online
bit.
friend that I made through Dark Souls, and I have not seen them get online in like 2 years.
There was some infamous people online when I was playing video games with Jay Wolf, and we're like, oh, it's this guy.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It's like, no.
What was that one guy? I don't know his real name, but it was Immortal Phoenix or whatever.
Yeah.
He'd always get on whenever we were playing Fortnite when it first came out,
Yeah.
and it was just like, we don't want to play with him.
Like,
Can we just fill our
Yeah.
party really quick? Like, come on, guys.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Because he was basically that classic 12-year-old that was just
Yeah.
like, yeah, I 360 no scope ninja.
Really.
Is
He
that the guy I'm
literally
thinking of?
said that one time.
That, yeah, he did. And we're like, huh, cool.
That was weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, the show is depressing now.
Yeah, too much depression. Although it was actually pretty funny for the most part.
The staying up late
The
was
great.
That was cool.
The
That was great.
Konata thing with the new girl, the short girl, and then the like greenish haired girl that's
Yeah.
like really quiet, and it's like, oh, she wanted to be the like nurse helper or whatever, and so they're like, we'll go to the nurse's office, and she's like, oh, tell me where it is, and she's like, oh, your big sister will show you. Turns around, is like, I've never been there. I don't remember where it's at.
Yeah.
And then it zooms out and it's right
They're
there.
right in front of the door.
That was great.
And
That
then
was
they
great.
go and ask Tsukasa or somebody. And they're all like, I don't know. I don't remember either.
Well, so Kasa's like, what do you mean? It's literally right
yeah,
there.
she was like, it's right there. And then the other girls was like, oh yeah, I don't remember either. And they were right in front of it. It was great.
The getting up early and the hay fever, the dad having hay fever. That was funny too.
Putting on like goggles and a mask, and then she's like, you're not gonna go out in public, right?
And then as soon as he went out in public, people were getting arrested for robbing places because they were acting like they had
Yeah.
hay fever with the masks and stuff on.
That was great.
That was
And
great.
then his, I think it would have been his
sister.
Sister, yeah.
held him up by
The leak, I think.
leak?
yeah, with the leak, she's like, freeze. He's like, why is this happening again?
again. It just like begs the question, like, does she arrest him every year?
Yeah.
Come on, we've seen what kind of cop.
That's
I
true.
know.
That's true.
He has been arrested before during the
The school
girls.
thing.
I think he was just
sporting
escorted out of the
events.
premises.
Yeah, because
What do you mean that's actually my daughter? No, I'm not lying.
Yeah,
that was
it's like,
actually my
that's-
daughter.
Oh, that was great.
So yeah, great show.
But yeah, I'm excited to see what the next 9 episodes bring. We got 9 more weeks, guys.
Oh my goodness.
2 more months, and then we can cry.
And then no more Lucky Star.
Then we have to figure out what else to watch.
I know.
I feel like we should watch like something more action packed.
What's that
Yeah.
one show that's about the Japanese zoo thing with the fennec fox as the host? You know what I'm talking about?
We could watch Mob Psycho.
Could watch Mob Psycho. That sounds cool.
No, the rule is we gotta watch something none of us have watched.
True.
I don't remember Mob Psycho.
Yeah, you do.
You quote
I don't
it like
remember
all the time.
I don't remember most of it actually.
Okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Turned
But it
into
has
a
to be
blur.
something that none of us have seen, but we all want to watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that basically cuts out sports anime.
Yeah.
Dang.
We can watch free.
No. No.
Is that
Can we
sports
watch
anime?
Yuri on Ice?
Hey, there we go.
How about Speed Racer?
There we
Speed
go.
Racer.
It's only
Let's
got
watch
5
Astro Boy.
Astro Boy would be. No.
I think
No.
I think
no.
our rule should be something we all want to watch, never seen before, and has at most like 24 episodes.
Naruto. Oh.
Yeah.
Let's try finding anime that have like 12 episodes.
I said at most 24.
Yeah.
So
at
let's
most.
stick to 12.
Yeah. All right. Is that pretty much it for the
I
review?
think that's
I'd
it.
say so, yeah.
Yeah.
How did everyone feel about Lucky Channel? We're going to be seeing Akira next week from the sounds of it.
Oh yeah, that was a cool Lucky Channel. They actually like got along for 2 seconds,
Yeah,
and they
they
both like
did.
in sync said they're all like,
Yeah,
"Bye,
bye,
Nee."
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
That was
Imagine
really
like,
fun.
boom, just cut right there. Like, bye, Nee. Done. What?
yeah. It's like, oh, they said bye. The end.
Jokes on them. I cut 5 minutes ago.
Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Why am I still here?
Let's go home.
Bye.
See you guys.
Yeah. All right. I need to go. Oh, are we still doing it?
Yeah, we're still
Oh,
doing it.
I
You
thought
gotta
you
get
were
your
serious.
butts back.
And
there.
that's it for Baka-Talk.
I will throw this metal yo-yo at you.
We're just ending the show.
Oh, okay.
And that's it for Baka-Talk. I've been Wheeze, and Boom's been your host.
I've
Yeah,
been
you
high
can-
roll less.
You can find us on the Googles if you just Google Baka-Talk. We show up. We're on all the podcast platforms, and by all of them, I mean virtually all of them. Because if there was one that was made like right now or in the future that we're not on, then we're not on that one. But virtually all of them.
Yeah, we're basically on all of them.
So-
we're also on YouTube.
We are also on YouTube, and it's Baka-Talk Studios because it
Yeah.
has to be different
The
for
best
some reason.
BTS.
Well, I just did Baka-Talk Studios because I wanted to get like more subscribers than BTS.
Yeah,
become the best BTS.
Well,
So
okay,
Yeah,
keep
basically
going
that.
with the things. I need to see how many subscribers
Okay.
BTS has.
you can also email us at askbakatalk@gmail.com if you have any questions, show suggestions, or just anything like that. You can also find us on Twitter at TalkBaka. There you can basically do the same thing. Just talk to us. And that is it for that stuff.
Bangtan TV has 61 million subscribers.
All right, we'll beat them.
Is that the band BTS though?
I think so.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. How many subscribers?
64 million.
61 million. Although
61 million?
their song, yeah,
Yeah, we can do it.
their
That's
song
easy.
Dynamite has 1.3 billion views
Yeah, we can
from
do
a
that.
year ago.
We can do that.
What?
Yeah, you didn't realize they were popular?
I knew they were popular, but I had no idea. Holy
Yeah, 1.3
mackerel.
billion.
We can do that. It's
Yeah.
more than likely just teen girls that listen to it over and over again on repeat.
Okay, we need to
Endless teen girls, obviously.
Yes.
I mean, their song Butler from 6 months ago only has 623 million. They're really falling off.
So that's probably their
Wow.
average in all honesty. Like their popular songs probably get the billion.
could you imagine how much money they are
Yeah.
getting from YouTube?
Oh, Permission to Dance from 4 months ago only has 379 million. What
Wow.
losers.
So-
And their song from 2 years ago only has 1.4 billion. 2 years. That's all.
I mean, I know that we have made it when we get 1 million subscribers.
When we
Sounds like
get-
the average for a YouTuber.
Yeah, when we get 1 billion views on all of our videos though, and we can show
Yeah,
BTS,
that's gonna be pretty sweet.
that'll be great.
So on that, what are you guys thankful for this anime season?
You mean Thanksgiving?
And it's anime season. It's an anime-based
Or
podcast.
for the Japanese, it's actually
Oh, you actually remembered it?
Yeah, I did
You
because I
thought-
looked it up on Google.
He thought it was an anime at first.
I Googled
I didn't
it.
know what it was either.
Maybe you Googled it.
Yeah, I Googled it.
After I said it was Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
the
I
version
did.
of it? Yeah.
It is called Kinro Kansha no Hi.
Which is actually like Labor Day and
It
Thanksgiving.
is
another holiday
Labor
rolled in one.
Thanksgiving Day
Yeah.
in Japan. It basically is to celebrate production in Japan and also just celebrate your neighbors.
Huh.
Yeah, so what are you guys thankful for?
That's actually a hard question. I don't think about this a lot.
I'm thankful for all my subscribers on
Okay,
KBW,
don't do this. No,
where you can
no,
go
what are
to
you actually thankful for? Don't sap
KBW
up to your
on
viewers.
YouTube.
Don't sap to your viewers. Stop sucking up to them. It's not gonna help.
No, I'm
Everyone
just,
is
I'm just
seeing through you.
plug
Make
in.
an actual thing you're thankful for.
Okay, I will. But first,
No sucking up.
I'm also
You can do that on
thankful-
your own channel. Come on.
I'm also thankful
Let's get
for
real.
my followers on Twitter.
You're getting pretty close here.
You can find me at
Get the gun.
KBW author on Twitter. I'm thankful for them.
Be real.
I'm also
Come on.
thankful
No.
for my friends. I am
There you go.
actually
There you go.
legitimately thankful. I got over
There
100
we go.
subscribers already.
No, stop sucking
no,
up to them.
I'm
You
just
said
saying.
friends.
I'm thankful
Stop
for
talking
that.
over each other. You're breaking rules of podcasting. It's okay for a couple seconds, but you're doing it every single time he talks. I'm going to throw this gun at you if you don't stop.
But that'll hurt.
Exactly.
But I like pain.
Frick. Anyways,
I'm thankful to my girlfriend, which I don't have if you only listen to me because you want to be my girlfriend, so you can keep listening to
Or
me.
boyfriend.
Okay.
We don't judge here.
stop sucking up to people. What are you actually thankful for? One thing.
One thing,
Yes.
just one thing.
Yes.
5 things. 5 things.
5 things. Okay. I'm legitimately thankful for getting 100 subscribers already. I think that's
Okay,
crazy.
Cool. That is awesome.
And like 1,000 views already. I'm thankful to my girlfriend for being my girlfriend. I'm thankful for my friends and for hanging out with them all the time. I'm thankful for my family and my situation at home, and I'm thankful to God.
There you go.
There we go.
There you
Awesome.
go.
That's all I got.
How about you?
No, I'm the one that's asking. What's your 5 things?
still need time to think.
No,
so go.
no, come on.
I seriously do.
Dang it. Okay. My 5 things. Well, first and foremost, I'm getting closer to my aspirations of owning a tank. I already got some importation license. All I need now is the funding.
Okay, this isn't supposed to be a 20-minute
So
rant.
you're
No,
thankful
I'm
for
thankful for that. My dreams are getting closer.
The license.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm thankful for you guys, honestly. This podcast is growing steadily. We're having fun.
Nice.
Aw, thank you.
Every Wednesday we have fun. I love it. I love you guys. Yeah, I'm going to hug you after this.
You
Yeah.
hug
Nice.
us anyways.
I'm still going to give you a hug. A big ol' hug. Maybe a smooch on the cheek. We'll find out. Again, I like pain bud.
Ah, that's true. I can't throw the gun at you.
Number 3, I'm thankful for my family for taking care of me. I've been through some harsh times over the past year, not gonna lie. But I am in a house that's warm with bedding and food, so I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
Nice.
4th thing, I got a job. Always thankful for that.
Yeah.
I like a stable job. Wasn't in the most stable of jobs beforehand. In one now. Love it. Thankful for it. Glad to have it. 5th thing, Tiny Evil Season 2 is coming out soon. Let's go.
That's a great thing
Heck
to be
yeah.
thankful
I am
for.
very happy for that. All right, boom. Let's go. You're 5.
All right, let's see. Number 1, I'm thankful for people actually listening to this podcast because when we first started it, I was like, nah, nobody's going to listen to it.
Yeah.
And we actually have some people listening to it, which is amazing.
Yeah, we have a nice listenership.
Didn't
Yeah,
we just
we
get
do.
after Wheeze for doing this? Sucking up to the people?
I'm not.
Which
'cause
you can find us,
What?
Baka-Talk.
Number 2, I'm thankful for weapons around. Never mind. Number 2, I'm thankful for, I don't know, just having a good job where I can actually pay to do the equipment and stuff for this.
Very nice.
After kind of breaking the rules, but on the same thankful thing, I'm thankful that my job is giving me a raise so that I can put more money into the podcast.
Yeah, let's go.
Number 3, I'm thankful for my co-hosts because they're awesome and they actually are good at talking, unlike me.
Yeah, they're really good at talking.
Number 4, I am thankful for being able to find my own place where I can do my own studio.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. And number 5, I am thankful to everybody that supports me, even any online or just family-wise or friends-wise. So
See, that wasn't so hard. now,
All
was
the
it?
people listening should be thankful to Boom for starting the podcast.
we started it together. I just took it
Now
over.
you're just asking for too much from the viewers.
Yeah, seriously. They probably already logged off.
Hey, if
by
it wasn't
now
for Boom, we
anyways.
would have never started this podcast.
That's true, I guess.
If you're still here, I know it's probably past Thanksgiving when you're going to listen to this, but feel free to say what you're thankful for. right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Go
Put it in the
on
comments.
Twitter at what are we?
Talk Baka.
Talk Baka at Talk Baka on Twitter, where you
Yeah.
can tell us what you're thankful for.
All right. 17-minute outro. Last things. Pyrolus, where can I find you?
Pyrolus 2.
Also, name your YouTube channel because you're going to be doing YouTube videos soon.
Oh, yeah. It's just Pyrolus Plays.
Okay. And Wheeze.
I'm KVW on YouTube and KVW author everywhere else.
Awesome. And I am Sir Boom. You can find me at Twitter at SirBoom9. You can also find me on another podcast called Look Behind You. There we do the paranormal, the supernatural, cryptids, and UFOs. Basically anything that you want to talk about that is not normal in this world, we talk about it.
Yeah, there's a paper towel behind me. So I don't know
Yeah,
what you're getting
usually is.
at. Yeah.
Usually is. I have to clean up all your messes since you're not in.
One day you're gonna
not
look
my
behind
fault.
you and there's just gonna be this freaking monster.
And I'm
there.
like, nice.
You're just like, oh,
My
there's
dad
a,
has found me.
there's
Oh,
ah.
geez.
You're like, oh, there's a freaking monster. Wait a second.
And with that, we're going to end the podcast. We'll see you all later.
That
Have a
monster will
great
get a whole lot of child
holiday.
support.
No, I hope you had a great holiday weekend if you're celebrating Thanksgiving. And I hope you had a great great weekend if you didn't celebrate Thanksgiving.
Have
So,
a good
Yeah,
all-around
enjoy
wonderful
your,
day.
your giving
of thanks.
of thanks. Jamya.
Janya.
Bye, nya.